Good morning, everybody. What is up? How are you today? It's day what? 96 of our motivational videos, you guys. We are kicking butt at becoming better people. We are kicking tail at finding our dreams and our visions and just keep trucking along to accomplishing the things that we've always dreamt about. Like, in 96 days, you guys, I feel like I've came a long way. Since I've changed the way that I've been thinking and, just my outlook on life and things that happen and people and just everything. And I just think better. And when something like really upsets me, occasionally I do get upset. But I find myself sitting back more and just like, okay, what can I take from this? It didn't work out. It didn't make me as happy as I thought it would. What could be different next time? What could I do differently to, get a different outcome next time? Or even, what can I learn from this? And I always talk about that. Learning from stuff, learning from mistakes, learning from things that, didn't turn out the way you planned. Don't be too upset. Don't beat yourself up. Sorry, this piece of hair is driving me nuts. But, yeah, don't get upset when things don't turn out. Just learn. You gotta learn from your mistakes. You gotta learn from things that don't work out. If you stop learning, then you stop growing. So, and we don't want to stop growing, because if we stop growing, then we're not going to get it where we want to be, correct? We're on our way, so you guys need to be proud of yourself. You need to be confident in yourself. We talked about your worth 2 days in a row, because I find it very important for you guys to really get a hold of it, okay? And if you don't see it when you look in the mirror, then figure out what you still need to do to be happy with what you see in the mirror, you guys. I am proud to say I am now 127 pounds, okay? I have not seen this weight ever, pretty much. The last time I remember seeing 125 pounds, I think I was 6th grade, still the same height, because I haven't grown since I was 8 years old, you guys. I used to be the center on the basketball team and everything because I was taller and bigger than everybody else. But then everybody else got their growth spurts and I didn't. I've stayed the same height, just kind of got chunky. And I became miserable, and I was making bad choices in my, late teens and early 20s, and I had some reevaluating to do, that's for sure. God was shaking me like crazy, trying to wake me up to show me that I wasn't thinking right, that I wasn't doing the right things. And thank God that I finally woke up because of this opportunity and because of amazing people that I've surrounded myself with. And, now my possibilities are just endless. Every single day, just good things happen to me. And why? Because I decided to change. I wasn't happy with what I saw, so I started drinking our body products. I started going to the gym. I changed the way I was thinking. I started reading some books. I started praying more. I started telling God thank you more. And it's just awesome. It's so awesome how all these little tiny things, you guys, make such an impact on your life. I cannot tell you enough how important it is just to stop thinking negatively, okay? I don't want to throw my dad under the bus, but yesterday, we were meeting up in Auburn Hills. He's been working in Dearborn. I live in Flint, so we were trying to find somewhere in between so we could meet up for dinner and just catch up or whatever. So I'm getting ready to leave my house. My dad calls me. He's really upset. He's not really cussing, but cussing without cussing, you know what I'm saying? And he had a flat tire. It wasn't a shredded flat tire. It just needed air in it. So he's like, hopefully this gas station has an air pump, and I don't see one. And I was like, Dad, just breathe. And then he's like, oh, there is one, but there's a lady at it, and who knows how long she's going to take. And it's who cares how long she takes? You're at a gas station with an air pump. You're there. At least you don't have to figure out how to get a little bit further because you're on a flat tire and there's no air there. There's air there. So what are you tripping for? And then I tried to tell him, because it took him 10 minutes, and he got air in his tire and he's back on the road. Those 10 minutes that took him to get air was probably him being saved from a car accident on the highway. You never know why things happen, so don't be upset about them, because literally God could be looking out for you and saving you from bad situations because you have more value to bring to the world, because you have a bigger purpose. And he may put you out of your way for 5-10 minutes, but he's really saving you. So you guys need to realize that. That's why I say you need to learn from every negative situation. You need to take away something positive, all right? And if you have to think that way, if you have to think, okay, I got a flat tire because it saved me from something worse, think that way because it's true, okay? It's so true. I don't want to just sit here and just talk about that all day. I really want to talk to you guys about our words, all right? And I think this quote is really pretty cool. It says, of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these, it might have been. Read it again. Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these, it might have been. Alright? I don't want you guys to look back on your life and wonder, what if? What if I did this? What if I would have stuck with it? What if, I would have listened to Jessica in that video and stopped thinking negatively? I don't want you guys to ever have to ask yourself that. I've done it a lot, and I'm only 25. You guys got to stop doing that. And when you stop wondering what if and you just start being confident in where you are and where you're going, you don't have to wonder what if, because you're figuring it out. You'll never wonder because you're doing it every single day. 96 days now, we've been doing videos to become better people, to figure out what we need to change about ourselves inside and out so that we can be happy and also bring value and joy to the world around us. Like, it's a beautiful thing, okay? So make sure that the words that you're using, not only to yourself, but to other people, are encouraging, positive, and can build people up, okay? This is a team thing, and I feel like not only in our business it's a team thing, I feel like the world needs to be more team oriented, okay? A little less me's and a little more we's, okay? Because if we would help bring others up with us, can you imagine how much better this world would be? If more people were positive, if more people wanted to help other people, it would just be way better. But that's not the world we're raised in. That's not necessarily the world around us. But all we can keep doing is plugging in to these videos and to other motivational books, and get apps on your phone to help with your vocabulary. Listen to other people talk, just to keep yourself in that state of mind of being positive and not using sad words. Don't write sad words, and just be positive, you guys. You're on your way. It's an amazing journey. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's journey. Like, your chapter 1 is not somebody else's chapter 10. Their chapter 10 is not your chapter 1. Or even chapter 2, right? Everybody has their own time on when they're going to succeed. So just make sure you enjoy your ride. Make sure you're constantly learning. So that way when you finally get there, you can keep it. Alright? Because that's key. Is keeping success once you get there. It's never an actual end result. You're never like, alright, I'm successful. I'm done doing everything. I'm done plugging in. I'm done working. I'm everything. No. You got to keep plugging into your stuff, you guys. You want to keep your success growing. You want to keep it for the rest of your life. You want your family after you're gone to remember your legacy of how successful you are. How much of a positive impact you made on your family's life or someone else's life, all because of decisions you made before your family even existed. Or if you already have a family, change your mind now, you guys, because now is the time. If you have a family, if you're a single mom or you're just a young couple with kids, come on, you guys. You got to change your thinking. You got to be positive for your kids, all right? Because they are the next generation. That's your legacy right there in front of you, okay? So the words that you use to yourself, that you may think they're not listening, they are, okay? So don't you dare say, what could have been, or what if, or if I would have only done this. Don't say those things, okay? Because your kids are listening, and we want them to be the next generation of pioneers and entrepreneurs and just go-getters, positive people. They can be your way of changing the world, okay? We talk about bringing value to the world. What more amazing way of bringing value to the world than through amazing children, okay? Let's stop raising these little punk kids who are out here stealing and cussing out their parents, skipping school, do nothing but play video games all day. Like, I'm down for playing video games too. But there's a lot more serious things going on in this world that kids need to be a part of, okay? You know, they got the obesity factor in children. So get out there and play with your kids. Talk with them. Read with them. Help prepare their minds for when you are gone so that they are continuing your legacy of being positive and a valuable person. All right? Can you imagine how proud you will be and would be knowing that your kid is changing lives for the better? Like, that's awesome, right? That's a really good thought to think of. Probably gives you chills. I don't even have kids yet, but man, when I do, them little stinkers are gonna be some smart geniuses. Like, I'm afraid of my future kids' minds because of where my mind is going. Like, my kids are going to be super smart, and they're probably going to end up taking over my business and everything. Like, I can just see it now. My little entrepreneurs jumping off cliffs, you know, they are going to succeed. And why? Because I have set my mind to that I will succeed. And I will bring value to the world, and I will bring value to my future family, and I will teach them the same things that I have been learning. And I will continue to learn so that I can continue to bring value to you guys and my future family, as well as my current family, like my mom and my dad. So, with that being said, you guys, watch your words today and smile and bring value to other people's lives, and make sure you're teaching your kids the right code of conduct and values, okay? Because this is a very sick and twisted world out there, and if you don't help them set their standards and their morals, society will. And we see how that kind of turns out. So you don't want that. We don't want these little bad butt kids out here. So you step up and be who you need to be so that your children can be who they need to be. It all starts with your words. It all starts with your mind, you guys. Really, even before your words, your mind. Get your mind right. Get your words right. Then get your life right. Have a great day, guys. Bye.